to week 10 in environmental science. This week we will be covering aquatic ecology, so that includes freshwater, oceans, and coasts. And if you take a look at the content page, there are some tools here to help you explore the content of chapter 12 in your textbook. So specifically, here are some learning objectives on the first tab and some terms to know. So I recommend that you look over this list and make flashcards for the terms you don't know. These are some resources to help you get to know aquatic ecology. This would be a great document to download and then input with information about the aquatic ecosystems that you read about in chapter 12. There are also some videos here to help you take a look at the content from chapter 12 in a little bit different way. There are some resources to help you understand some of the human uses of aquatic resources on the human uses tab. So there's some videos, some information about water supply issues in California from the EPA, and some other resources. And then finally, water pollution is covered in 6 pages in chapter 12. And this video is a great video that's really going to take you through a lot of the different sources of water pollution. And here's a little bit of information about how we use wastewater treatment to clean up dirty human wastewater. Moving on from the content page, we are going to have a class discussion about the Klamath Dam removal. So this is something that has caused a lot of controversy. The Siskiyou County supervisors just declared a state of emergency based on water quality concerns post-dam removal. There's a lot of great information out there. There's a lot of poor information out there about this situation. So I'm asking you to read some of these sources. There are some historic perspectives about Klamath Dam removal and some of the issues the dams are causing. Here's some current information about the drawdowns and some videos showing the breaching and the taking down of some of the dams on the Klamath River. And then here's some instructions for your initial posts and your response to your peers. So remember, the initial posts are due by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And then don't forget to check back in and respond to your peers by Saturday at 11:59 p.m. There's a laboratory this week focused on urbanization and eutrophication. So this doesn't require any supplies. There's some background information for you to read here about the researchers who conducted this study and a little bit about their research questions. And then there are some data tables for you to complete. So you're going to complete this last column. You're going to complete these means. In this table, you're going to complete the mean dissolved oxygen fluctuation in the last table. And then you're going to answer these questions. This can be turned in at the Urbanization and Eutrophication Laboratory page, so right here. So what I'm looking for is some tables that you completed, some figures that you completed, and then the answers to all of the questions. Finally, like most weeks, there is a practice quiz to help you gauge your understanding of the material in chapter 10, or I'm sorry, in chapter 12, and then there's a graded quiz. So this is for 10 points, and I recommend that you make and study your flashcards, read the textbook and take notes as you work through the material in the module. Complete the lab activity and then participate and review this should say 10 and this should say 10 discussion. So I got a little confused about the chapter number versus the week number, but this should say complete the week 10 laboratory activity and participate in the week 10 discussion. Okay, so please, as always, um, let me know if you have any questions, um, and have a great week.